Yo, what's up, guys? It's A-Rod here, your boy. He's back after 4 months of not recording anything because I just couldn't. Never had the time, didn't have the stuff. Now that I do have the software, hardware, all that, my computer doesn't want to work. Why? Because Microsoft forces you to update to their latest software because they think it's the biggest and the best thing ever, but then it don't work. So, right now, this is the condition of my computer. That is the condition. I pretty much have nothing. My computer is pretty much fresh. I have CC cleaner, just a CPU unparker, and one game, and just some other programs that are vital to keeping your hardware from overheating, like this program right here called NZXT Cam. If you ever get an NZXT liquid cooling, you want to get this software because it controls the pump RPM and fan RPM and lets you know your temperatures. Right now, my CPU is at 30 degrees Celsius, my GPU is at 40. But yeah, just Microsoft sucks dick. All their tech supports suck, and they didn't even want to compensate me at all whatsoever for giving me a hassle of not being able to have a working computer for an entire month. It's just crazy. But anyway, the video I wanted to make today was an update on my PC build since the last one you guys ever saw was 2 years ago, which is completely outdated. My computer build has completely changed since. So I'm going to be showing you guys my new build right now. There she is, the beast, the hard work that went into this, man, for that software not wanting to work. This took me forever to build because I've had to take it apart and rebuild it multiple times just to get a little bit somewhat better wire management so it doesn't look so freaking crowded and messy up in there. But just, you guys don't know the stress I've gone through. And sorry if the audio kind of sucks. I'm using the C920 webcam as my camera for right now because I would be using my higher powered camera and uploading from there, but I can't. So I'm using my laptop and a webcam. But yeah, here she is. Some nice little red LEDs up in there. That's an NZXT fan in the back right there with red LEDs. I used to have red LEDs up there, but I had to get rid of them because the NZXT liquid cooling needs to take up that whole top spot because it's a radiator. So for power supply, we have the GS800. Hopefully you guys can see it nice and easy there. It's kind of dark in this corner of the room. But that's the power supply. It's 800 watts, and it's pretty much geared to power gaming hardware. For a processor, I have a i7 4770K running at its base and turbo clocks whenever it needs to. That RAM right there, as you can see, that is Patriot Intel Extreme Masters. I have 8 gigabytes of that running at 2000 megahertz. It's not the best RAM on the market, but it gets the job done. RAM isn't really that important when it comes to gaming, even though you don't want anything that's going to have a lot of latency or it's going to affect your gameplay. But anything that's good for gaming is good for gaming. You got a little standard DVD player there for installing software. I have an SSD and 3 hard drives. Now, only one of them is a terabyte. The other ones are mainly for like, smaller games and some apps. But my terabyte one is mainly for games. I don't put nothing else on there. And graphics card GTX 780. It's the reference model that came out years ago. I know it's outdated. I need to get a new one. But for being such an old card, it still kicks ass on some new games. I played the Battlefield 1 trial, maxed out settings with DirectX 12 on, average of 80 FPS on 1080p. So it's still a 1080p boss. So there's no issues there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I said the motherboard already, but it's an Asus Z87-A. It's pretty outdated now. Need to get a new one. It's 2013 model, but I mean, there's no need in changing it right now if it still works. So, no plans on doing that soon. But yeah, like I said, not really much to show there because I mean, I'm still trying to work out kinks as to why my computer, like the desktop, it hangs when I start a game. Okay, it doesn't hang when I start a game. The game will load up fine, and I'll see the main menu of a game. But the second I go into like a settings tab or something like that, and then try to hit the escape key to go back to the main menu, or hit the Windows key to go back to my desktop, the game black screens and my desktop hangs and refreshes as if like desktop was crashing and just, restarting itself. But the game just stays open and I just can't do nothing from there. It's pretty much impossible to click on anything because the desktop keeps refreshing and hanging. So Microsoft has told me to reinstall Windows Clean from a media creation tool multiple times. I've done that like 7 or 10 times already, and the same problem still happening. I even asked NVIDIA if their latest drivers were compatible with the build of 1607, and they said yes. So Microsoft keeps telling me it's my graphics driver, but NVIDIA has specifically stated that the latest driver is indeed compatible with 1607. So I know that's not the issue. At this point, Microsoft really doesn't know anything anymore, and they just keep releasing broken software. But for headset, I have the Astro A50s that are extremely faded now because I've had them for a while. There's like paint chipping up there, and the freaking top piece broke off. And yes, I am recording this at 1:26 in the morning because that's how dedicated I am starting to be to you guys. Because I need to be dedicated to you guys. I need to put out more content. It's true. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. For peripherals and monitors, I have an AOC monitor here. I think it's 2346W model. It's amazing for retail and just gaming. Average, like the quality of color is amazing. I mean, I can't really show you much on a back, like a wallpaper that's just water, but I'm telling you guys, when you game and you're in dark areas or in a lot of areas with a lot of color, they pop. This monitor is just amazing for what it's worth. It's probably like $70 now, and it still is a beast. And struggle is real. I have a side monitor over here that's from a really old PC, an E-Machines that I used to have. Not on right now because I'm working out driver issues with that. It's running on my integrated driver graphics card. So whenever I get around to fixing that, that monitor will be back up. But the other monitor connected to my dedicated graphics card is this shitty ass Dell monitor. You guys are probably like, wow, this guy's setup is so ghetto. He's got 3 different monitors on his table. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do with what you got to push out content or to game or to be able to multitask. So when I get more money, I'll probably upgrade all 3 of these monitors to some like 120 hertz or 144 hertz Asus gaming monitors, which is what I want. So, and there is a transmitter for the Astro A50s, 2 iPod fucking touch shit craps over here that are extremely outdated as well. Yes, I keep old tech because why the fuck not? And there's pretty much nothing special there. Just got a candle, some vape stuff, a wet erase marker for I don't know what reason. Keyboard is the Razer Black Widow Ultimate, I think. I could just flip it around and show you guys. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yep, there it is. Razer Black Widow. I don't know if it says. Yeah, there it goes. Ultimate right there. Oh, nope, can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see it. There we go. Right there. Razer Black Widow Ultimate. And the mouse is a Razer Taipan. Yes, they're probably also shitty peripherals to you guys because these are completely outdated, like, peripherals now. That mouse is probably like 2 years old, and this keyboard's probably like 3. But yeah, this is pretty much my newest up-to-date setup for, whatever money I had. And Roxio, your fucking capture cards. Roxio, your capture cards are garbage. Like, seriously, you need to step up your game. This thing doesn't even work with OBS. And the software to use this doesn't even work. So, fucking fix your shit. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much my PC build as of right now. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!